In today's video, I'm reviewing a 2011 Audi A3 Quattro. The Audi A3 is an entry-level, compact luxury vehicle offering from Audi that was first produced in 1996, but didn't find its way to the US market until midway through the second generation, starting with the 2006 model year. That model continued in the US market through 2014, seeing a minor refresh in 2009. The Audi A3 is a really great looking vehicle. Takes a lot of the same design language and flair that you see in Audi's much more expensive models and puts it into a smaller, less expensive package. And one of the great things about the Audi A3 is that it comes in at a pretty reasonable price. Starting price was about $25,000 when it was first introduced. In today's market, you're going to be looking at about $33,000. But to most of the general public, they're going to assume it's a much more expensive vehicle because of those four rings on that front grille. Of course, the A3 shares the same large trapezoidal grille that you get across the Audi lineup. Another feature kind of unique to the A3 when it was introduced or refreshed in 2009 was these integrated LED daytime running lights wrap along the inside of the headlight and across the top. Those have become pretty commonplace in today's market, but in 2009 that was pretty unheard of for a vehicle at this price point. In fact, it was pretty uncommon across all vehicles. The A3 was only available in this 5-door hatchback configuration through 2014. With the introduction of the all-new model in 2015, they began offering the option to get that 4-door sedan. Makes it a unique offering on the market. Not a whole lot else out there in terms of 5-door hatchback wagons within the luxury segment. Closer competition would be the Subaru Impreza or the Ford Focus. And the A3 offers a nice option for people that want a little bit more luxury and upscale appearance. You'll see up top we've got dual sunroofs, one for the front and one for the rear. The rear of the A3's got a nice look as well. Those taillights that wrap around. Nice sporty look to them. This model's the 2-liter 4-cylinder turbo, comes with this dual exhaust. Overall, a really great looking vehicle. Jumping inside the A3, you'll see that it's got a nicely appointed interior, but it's not quite on par with the other models in Audi's lineup. You'll notice a significant jump in quality of materials and layout when you jump up to the A4. The A3 is actually heavily based off the Volkswagen Jetta. You'll notice a lot of similarities between the two models. Of course, the Audi is a slightly more premium option, and it does see some nice improvements over that Jetta model in terms of materials being a little bit softer, nicer accents, and just a better overall layout. We've got power door locks and windows, power mirrors, heated mirrors, premium Bose audio system with really great sound characteristics. One of the nicest upgrades actually with the Audi lineup, since that's not available on the Jetta. Power seats with power lumbar support, automatic headlights. On the steering wheel, we've got several functions for media and Bluetooth. Nice clean instrument cluster. See the circular vents, kind of a unique feature to the A3. Give it a little bit more sporty look, kind of on par with the Audi TT. Got a fairly good size navigation screen here. Allows you to control other media functions as well. We've got dual zone climate control, heated seats for the front driver and passenger. This model has the automatic transmission. Cup holders in the middle here, as well as the parking brake, and then a small center console. It also folds up with some outlets. And of course we've got those dual sunroofs up above, giving you a nice airy cabin. Auto dimming mirror. Jump into the back seat. You'll find that the A3 is a little bit tight on legroom, but you kind of expect that in a vehicle of this size. Got a center folding armrest here. Has a built-in compartment here for a first aid kit, as well as integrated cup holders. This hatch actually folds down here in the middle, giving you additional access to the rear of the vehicle. And so it's actually designed for skis, so you can put a ski bag through the middle, but also allows you to put other large objects through that middle seat and maintain the use of both side seats. In addition to that, these seats do fold down quite easily, giving you that ability to do a 60-40 split and expand that cargo capacity. In the middle here, we've got a small ashtray. Give you a view to the front and up above. And coming around to the rear hatch, you'll see a pretty decent amount of cargo capacity. Has this integrated cover to give you some privacy and security for objects in the back. Small pocket on this side. But overall, pretty decent cargo capacity. This A3 Quattro has a 2-liter 4-cylinder turbo paired to a 6-speed automatic transmission. That's good for 21 miles per gallon in the city and 28 miles per gallon on the highway. The A3 is also available in a front-wheel drive configuration, and with the front-wheel drive you can either get the same gasoline engine paired to a 6-speed manual or automatic transmission. With those models, the EPA rating ranges between 21 to 22 miles per gallon in the city and 28 to 30 miles per gallon on the highway. And then they've also got a front-wheel drive version with a 2-liter 4-cylinder turbo diesel. That model sees an EPA rating of 29 miles per gallon in the city and 37 miles per gallon on the highway. The turbo diesel was part of the Volkswagen Audi Dieselgate scandal, and so any current vehicles on the market will have seen an emission fix as required by the US government. While I do give the A3 a little bit of a hard time for not being as premium on the inside as other models within Audi's lineup, it's still probably one of the nicest interiors on the market for a vehicle within this price point. In terms of drivability, the A3 has a really nice overall ride. The powertrain's pretty good. I do notice quite a bit of turbo lag, but at the same time it's a very quiet engine. It does have a lot of power once that turbo engages, and shifts from the transmission are very smooth. The steering's got a really nice, stiff, well-connected feel with the road. It's a quiet cabin. It's got a very smooth ride to it. And then, of course, you can't go wrong with that Quattro all-wheel drive system. Gives you great performance in corners, and then it also makes it a really capable vehicle in snow and ice conditions. I think it's a little bit of a debate between the Volkswagen Jetta and the Audi A3 in terms of which is the better vehicle. They share a lot in common. Of course, the Jetta comes in at a much more competitive price point, but the A3 does have a nicer overall level of refinement, and then with that available all-wheel drive system, it gives you that capability in inclement conditions that you don't get with the Jetta. So that's the 2011 Audi A3 Quattro. Overall, the Audi A3 is a really nice offering from Audi. Gives you the ability to get into the Audi brand and experience the finesse and styling that you get within Audi vehicles at a much more competitive price point than some of their other models. It does share a lot in common with the Volkswagen Jetta, and so if you're comparing the two vehicles, there's definitely a value case to be made for the Jetta, but at the same time you don't experience that same styling and attention to detail on the interior in the Jetta that you get with the A3. Plus the A3 is available with that Quattro all-wheel drive system, and so it's much more capable in snow and ice conditions. Both are really great vehicles that have different advantages depending on what your needs and preferences are. If you have any comments or questions on the A3, leave them in the section below. For more car reviews, subscribe to my channel. In the meantime, thanks for watching.